Hello everyone, I'm Nigel, the County Commissioner for Warwickshire Scouts, and I would like to welcome you to our special online event for St George's Day. Things are different again this year, as we're not able to meet in our districts or with our groups as we normally would, but we still wanted to get together and celebrate being part of the worldwide family of Scouts as well as Warwickshire. Today we're going to hear about St George and why he is the patron saint of Scouting, and we'll join together to renew our promise, led by some young people from around the county. We'll use the traditional form of promise to do this, but if you normally say a variation, please feel very comfortable to use that version. The first time you made your promise was probably at your investiture. For some of that, like me, that was a few years ago now, but for some of you, maybe you did it for the first time in a virtual meeting this year. Whenever you did it, you're very welcome, and we're delighted to have you as a member of Scouting in Warwickshire and around the world. So now I'm going to hand over to Matt, who's going to tell us a bit about why we mark St George's Day.
Hi everyone, I'm Matt, and I'm one of the County Youth Commissioners for Warwickshire. So, why do we celebrate St George's Day as Scouts? Well, Scouts mark St George's Day because Baden-Powell, our founder, chose St George to be our patron saint. Baden-Powell wanted St George's Day to be a time to reflect on being a Scout and the Scout promise. But who was St George? Legend says St George found a community that was being terrorised by a cruel dragon, and he fought and killed the dragon with a sword, freeing everyone. In reality, it's more likely he was a Roman soldier, who was killed because he stuck to his core beliefs and values, and refused to follow Roman orders to prosecute Christians. But why do you think he was chosen to be our patron saint? Well, St George is remembered for being selfless, courageous, and bravery. He was also remembered because he came over challenges and with helping others, something that we have all done over the past year. So here's Ruth going to tell us a little bit more why St George is especially relevant for this year.
Hi everyone, I'm Ruth and I'm the other County Youth Commissioner for Warwickshire. We remember St George because he overcame challenges and helped other people. These are things we do as Scouts and we say when we make our promise. They are also things we've had to do a lot more of over the last year because of coronavirus. We know that lots of you have really lived by your promise this year and have helped other people. Perhaps you've helped with shopping for people in your local community, have helped your family at home, or have done something nice just to make someone else smile. We also know that lots of our leaders are key workers across the county, and others have volunteered in their communities. Thank you. Can you think of a way that you've helped other people and lived by your promise in the last year? We are now going to renew our promises together, starting with Beavers. Beavers and Beaver leaders, if you are able, please stand and make the Scout sign with your right hand.
I promise to do my best, to be kind, helpful, and to love God. Yay!
Great job, Beavers. We'll now hand over to our Cubs. Cubs and Cub leaders, if you are able, please stand and make the Scout sign with your right hand.
I promise I will do my best
to do my duty
to God and to the Queen, to help other people, and to keep the Cub Scout law.
Amazing, Cubs! And now for the Scouts, Explorers, Network and Leaders.
On my honour, I promise.
So I'll do my best.
Do my duty to God and to the Queen.
To help other people.
And to keep the Scout law.
Thank you to everyone who made a video for the promises. They were great. Before we finish, I want to set you a bit of a challenge for the year ahead. I want you to think about the way you can continue to live by your promise over the next year. Write some ideas down, put them somewhere safe, and in a year's time we'll see how we all did. I'll be doing one of these as well, and we'll probably report back next year. So over the last year, it's been a bit unusual, but it's fantastic to see that things are starting up again, and we hope that we'll be able to all meet together in the future when it's safe. I want to finish by saying 3 big thank yous. Firstly, to our amazing and fantastic leaders and their supporters who've adapted our programme, come up with wonderful ideas and enabled us to keep meeting whilst we've been online and sharing in distance meetings. And thank you for all you're doing to make sure we can get back to meeting face-to-face scouting safely. Then to the parents of the young people, for your technical support, by enabling the young people to join in things like virtual camps, having your gardens and your sitting rooms turned upside down whilst they do that. Maybe it's clearing up all the mess in the kitchen after doing some cooking. For that, we're hugely, hugely thankful. But of course, and finally, and most importantly probably, to all the young people who've maintained contact with us, who've shared in all the ideas, who've sent us in ideas of things to do and have been so involved and have continued to learn and gain those skills for life. We all look forward to seeing you when we can. Stay safe and see you soon. Bye bye.